It's a well-known fact that men over the age of 30 are notoriously stubborn when it comes to budgets. Many of us have convinced ourselves that we don't need to stick to a budget because we already know what we're doing. But the truth is, we could all benefit from a little financial discipline. That's why I've put together this list of practical budgeting tips tailored specifically to men over the age of 30. So grab a cold one and let's get started. Tip 1, stop winging it and create a budget. The man who does not have a budget will forever be working for the man who does. Dave Ramsey. If you're not already on a budget, it's time to get serious. Start by tracking your income and expenditures for a month to get an idea of where your money is going. Then, create a budget that takes into account all of your necessary expenses: rent, mortgage, utilities, food, etc., as well as your savings and discretionary spending. Be realistic about what you can afford and stick to it. Tip 2, don't be afraid to cut back. I never worry about action, but only inaction. Winston Churchill. One of the biggest mistakes men over the age of 30 make is continuing to spend like they did in their 20s. But the truth is, if you want to save money, you need to cut back on unnecessary expenses. That may mean skipping the expensive steak dinner or canceling that subscription service you never use. Remember, every little bit counts. Tip 3, automate your savings. A penny saved is a penny earned. Benjamin Franklin. Saving money doesn't have to be a chore. By automating your savings, you can set it and forget it. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account each month. That way, you won't be tempted to spend the money and you'll be building your emergency fund or saving for a future purchase. Tip 4, use cash for discretionary spending. Cash is king. Unknown studies have shown that people tend to spend less when they use cash instead of credit or debit cards. That's because you can physically see the money leaving your wallet. So, the next time you're out with your buddies, leave the plastic at home and bring cash instead. You might be surprised at how much you're able to save. Tip 5, plan for the future. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Finally, don't forget to plan for the future. That means setting long-term goals such as saving for retirement, paying off debt, or buying a house. By having a plan in place, you'll be more likely to stick to your budget and make smart financial decisions. In conclusion, there you have it, 5 practical budgeting tips specifically tailored to men over the age of 30. By following these tips and making a commitment to financial discipline, you'll be well on your way to achieving your financial goals. And remember, as the great Warren Buffett once said, do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving. Cheers to a brighter financial future for all. Do you have a budget? What are tips you have for the rest of us? Thanks for visiting Free Market Economy.